can feel kind of itchy or even like a little burny. And I've never had that issue with this particular concealer, no matter how long I have it on my face. It seems to agree with my skincare routine. Let's go ahead and rub this in while we talk. It's starting to get cold here in the mornings. I think that today is actually the last hot summer day on the foreseeable weather forecast. We are getting our chimney swept next week or the week after. It'll be time to light some fires pretty soon. And my husband and I spent all day yesterday in the garden, kind of shutting it down for the season. I'm gonna spot conceal on my acne spots with my Kosas. What is this? Revealer concealer. Yesterday we harvested probably the last bit of the tomatoes. We pulled out all of the cucumber vines. Our zucchini plant was actually the first thing to start producing for us in the spring, and it's still doing a little bit here and there, which is kind of wild. I'd say it's getting into like the low 40s at night. All of the crops that do really well in hot weather have just kind of stopped. Our little zucchini plants that my dad started from seeds, they're still chugging right along. We're getting way less, obviously, but they're still giving us some fruit, so we left them alone. Everything else that was in our raised beds has been ripped out for the season. And we also harvested 5 or so bags of potatoes. They didn't get particularly big. None of our squash did anything, which is so weird because the year before we had so much squash, so we don't know what happened there, but we'll try again next year. Yesterday was kind of admitting like, okay, this one's for real done. It's not gonna happen this year. Let's go ahead and turn off the drip irrigation to it so we're not wasting water. And harvested sunflower seeds. They're much smaller than I thought they'd be. I don't know that our sunflowers were like full-sized sunflowers. My dad did them from seeds, and I'm not sure like what variety he used to do that. But we're gonna try to roast them and see if they're tasty. We got the last of the tomatoes, a bunch of potatoes. We got the sunflower seeds. I got 4 strawberries. I think my strawberries are done for the season because it's getting too cold for them. But they're giving me a berry here and there. Uh-oh, whoops. This is why I don't usually like to put concealer right under my eyes, but my eye bags have been begging, dude. I've not been sleeping very well for the last couple weeks. Cannot seem to turn my brain off these days, which is a real bummer. I recently restarted talk therapy after a couple years without it, and I'm not loving my therapist. I've had 4 appointments with them. I did want to give this therapist like a solid try, you know? So basically what I'm saying is my mental health has not been great. I'm sure many of you can relate. It's a weird time to be a human. But here we are, putting some makeup on and carrying on as we do. I'm feeling okay about Havarti cheese. We signed up for the cheese add-on, and so yesterday we had the first apple from our apple tree. It's this Huckleberry Havarti cheese from a local dairy producer, and it was just so beautiful. It's really cool to grow something and then get to eat it. And we also harvested a bunch of pears, which you can see behind me there and in the corner. It's a Bartlett pear tree, and you harvest them when they're easy to pull off of the tree, but they're still really hard. And then they ripen on the counter. So we pulled probably about half the tree yesterday. We're gonna give a bunch of pears to our neighbors. I have one neighbor who's been giving us eggs, and we've been giving her produce. And our other neighbors, they have bees, so they gave us some honey, and we've been giving them produce. And I'll take some pears to my family and my husband's family. We had a very bountiful end of summer harvest, and got to just sit and snack on some of the things that we had just picked fresh. And we were both feeling very happy and proud of our garden this year. Yesterday we were geeking out a little about the whole thing. This pencil is still going strong. Just trying to get through it because it's not my favorite, but it does the trick, and it is absolutely the right color for my brows. I just am not a fan of the formula. Haven't really been using brow gel lately. Just been going in to fill it in here and then just brush the product through to blend it. Cool. Before we go to eyes, I want to put on some perfume. I feel like it's the time of year where I can pull back out my Avec Amour by Violette Var. This scent is, it's an oil, a perfume oil. So, you put it on with this roller ball. Really musky and smoky. I know you're not supposed to rub it, but for the sounds. Warm it up. It smells like incense without smelling like patchouli. Because I put makeup on my neck. Just put this on my shoulder. Oh my god, I love this. It smells like I've been sitting next to a very sexy fire all day. And like that smell of fire smoke in your hair. I don't really like to wear it in the summer because it doesn't feel right, but it's not summer anymore. It's fall now, so I can wear it whenever I want now. Back to the makeup. I did finally replace my RMS Buriti bronzer because every time I wore it, I would break out, and it was probably 5 years old, so I restocked. I got a smaller size one. It was actually cheaper for me to get this little set of minis, and I can guarantee I will not be able to go through all of this before it expires, even in the mini size, because I just don't wear makeup every day like that. I looked everywhere in the biggest town near me that sells makeup to see if anybody sold RMS. I found, I think, 2 stores that sold the brand RMS. But when I searched this product, it said that it was not available in store. It was only available to ship. I did try to get it locally and couldn't, and so I decided to get it just directly from their website to just buy the bronzer. I was short of the shipping minimum, and I would have had to spend like $10 to ship it. And if I spent like $3 more and got the box set of minis. It got me exactly to the shipping minimum. And so I ended up saving like $7 by buying more products in smaller sizes. Am I crazy or should I put on more? Let's put a little above the brow here, both sides. Across the nose, like I'm sun-kissed. Up to the eyes. Was that too much? Too late. This is my Olio Oso samples that I'm still going through. This one is sort of a red shimmery. Just wanted a little more color than I normally have. Alrighty, let's go on to the eyes now. Start with this bone color. Just to get a good base going. I'd normally just do either only a red lip or only a really bronzy cheek and just a very basic little black wing. But I just feel like playing today because I haven't put makeup on in a long time. It's either going to be this dusty rose color or this light brown. Yeah, I think that might ruin it. I'm just gonna do a wing. My new eyeshadow brush is super dirty, so I have this old one that the bristles actually popped out, so I can't get a very precise line, because when I shoved them back in, you're not gonna be able to see this, but little bristles sticking out. But we're making it work for today. I kept it in case of emergencies like today where I don't have my normal brush. I used it to do my liquid House Labs eyeliner the other day, and once I use that liquid product, the powder doesn't really work as well on it. And I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to get that any thinner with this brush. Oh, but we're going to try, aren't we? Oh. I think I need to stop right there before I do too much. And then I'm just going to blend this part ditto on this side. Just blend it into my lash line. I think what I want to try doing next time is taking this orangey shimmery color, getting the brush wet, and then doing a wing with it, almost like a gel liner, but with powder. I want to see if that would work. For now, I'm just going to put mascara on to finish this look out. This RMS mascara came in that box set of minis when I restocked on my bronzer. As you know, someone with sensitive eyes like myself, I'm always struggling to find a mascara that doesn't burn my eyes. And I really like the way that it makes my lashes look. Unlike the Dime mascara that I've used the last couple years, this formula is really dry, where that other one is very wet. This big, thick fiber brush and the dry formula combine to really do a good job of lengthening and separating my eyelashes. Maybe a little bit of volumizing in there. I don't know what it says that it's supposed to do, but like, look at the difference. Isn't that nuts? It says that this is Straight Up Mascara by RMS Beauty. No flaking and no burning is a win in my book. This one, though, does sometimes get a little clumpy. I think that's the final look. I'm feeling very summery, glowy, but still kind of fall with this reddish lip. Thank you so much for joining me today to put on some makeup. I hope your fall is off to a good start. And I really hope that your Hopefully this video is a little moment of self-care.